just so you know, there's a trending something going on in this country. And for those of you who are not in the country, there was one guy who used to work with us or used to be a part of the team. And I have been tagged multiple times in this viral content which we are about to react on. And interestingly, guys, I'm putting myself together to make sure I articulate my point properly, because a lot of this shit annoys me. But then, bro, with the article you saw on X, how did they, how did they describe him? Like, I'm trying to find out the title.
A prominent male feminist.
That's how
a prominent male feminist. That's what they called him on X, formerly known as Twitter. Do you know the guy?
Yeah, I mean, everybody else knows Ekowblack, and interestingly, I want to talk about this because, again, he has been a part of Silvercast before. He has been a part of Silvercast before, and for those of you who have been following this page or this page for some time, in the initial stage, somewhere around last year, you would have been seeing you have been seeing him, as part of the team the whole time.
And of course, and not to cut you, bro, we talk about issues like this every time, and he's not exceptional.
Yeah, that's
the thing. He's not exceptional.
He's not exceptional, but I'm trying to make it look like it's not coming from a position of hate, bro.
No, not at all.
Conflict.
Or personal conflict.
Do you really have time for that?
You understand? Like, I genuinely actually want to talk about it because listen. This morning we had some people showing up at the studios or somewhere looking for Ekowblack. And again, for those of you who don't know him, there's this guy, this male feminist who has been on TikTok, and what he does is he talk for the women.
Yeah, ill things about men.
You understand? And then, which is fine. I mean, they're supposed to be
what he's doing.
It's supposed to be the yin and the yang when it comes to content creation. There's supposed to be somebody who creates content positively, and then there'll be somebody debunking what, like, it's supposed to be like that. So I genuinely don't have any problem against him.
Right.
But then, because he was or used to be a part of the team and used to be my G at the time, we had some people showing up at the studio, trying to spy, trying to look for him. And it annoyed me to the extent that I genuinely had to do this conversation, or had to do this shoot or this show as we speak. Now, should we start from the genesis? How I met this guy?
Since he was your G, how did you know him? A few hours ago, 24 hours or 23 hours, you see it.
Depending on when they're going to watch it.
Depending on when you're going to watch it. Okay, we saw a video circulating on the internet. Claims says the video is old. But then we saw this guy, Ekowblack. Should I use the word assaulting?
That's the word.
That's the word, bro.
That's what he was doing. He was assaulting.
You guys can watch the video.
You just say whatever you want to say.
You guys can watch the video. He's clearly assaulting the woman. Now, this is someone who has been for the woman from day one.
Yeah.
He has been supporting the woman, and he has been against the men. As a man, don't do this to your woman. As a woman, don't settle for this type of man.
Yeah.
Just for us to find out that the prominent male feminist is now whipping a lady. And I think it's sad. And even aside that, there's been another video on the internet, and it has been circulating that he's trying to act like a police officer, and then to talk to the other ladies who
I think
posted the videos.
it's alleged that...
Allegedly, I'll use that word.
That content was... I think it came alongside, the video. When the video was leaked, they added that video as well.
So I want to ask this question. So he said the video is old, right?
Yeah.
So that video about him acting like a police officer, is that also old?
That's very
well. I mean, again,
if
you are leaking an old video, according to them, they leaked.
That audio wasn't old, bro. Like,
calm down. They leaked a whole package to the audience.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that is the. But let me start from the genesis, guys. Before I started Silvercast, right? I had a chance. There's this guy called CDR. He's popularly known on TikTok. He's a blogger, and I sent a DM to him and I said I wanted to start a podcast. I have huge ass interest in podcasting and everything. But before then, I also want to have an experience when it comes to podcasting. And he invited me to another studio. One studio I think is popularly known as Afro Culture. You guys can check them up. And when I went there, what's the name? Eko was the host of the show. Right, that is how I got to meet him. And when we talked, I told Eko, I think we exchanged numbers, and we had a very, we had a very long chit chat about me having interest in starting the podcast. And then, we exchanged numbers and we started talking from there.
Yeah.
Fast forward, he called me again saying that he is done with Afro Culture. Right, he called me again telling me that, oh Charlie, at this point I'm done with Afro culture. So in case you need help with your podcast that you said you wanted to start, I'll just let me know and then I can come in.
Was it on a contract base or a personal conflict with them?
No. I mean, he just came in to help me, bro.
Okay.
Yeah, and then trust me, as at the time,
Just to support them.
yeah, as at the time, he really did support because one, he had a camera at that point.
Okay.
Right, and I think that was the main thing. And second thing, he also helped me with, this whole podcasting. I learned it on the job.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, I learned to present. I learned to everything on the job.
Yeah.
But when he came in, I think he already had an idea about how the podcasting worked. So he came in and then he helped with, what and what should be done when it comes to settings and everything.
That was how you guys got together.
Yeah, and that was like for a short while, and right after then we fell off. As a matter of fact, this is like my first time I've had an issue with a man and we have genuinely fall off, bro.
Yeah.
You know, because one is obviously operating like a woman. So that's how it's gonna be.
Yeah, because typically, as boys, we will feel fight then. Yeah. As boys, we can probably not talk for like 10 years. Yeah. And I'll pick a phone and just text you, bro, what's up, pull up. And then you pull up.
You just pull up.
Right? This is the only time I genuinely...
Just like my guy here. If he slap me anyhow, when I'm in the mood.
This is the first time I have genuinely, fall out with a guy. And I think it started from when I woke up one time and one of my girlfriends called me and said, have you seen a call status? And I quickly had to check his status and I realized, oh, he has blocked me.
Okay.
Right. So when
you didn't notice it.
Yeah. So when I noticed,
you weren't expecting it.
So when I noticed I was blocked, that was when I felt like, okay. Now this is a huge one.
Then I understand.
Right. But because that is you crossing the line.
Right.
Bro, no matter the situation, I'll never block you.
No, bro.
Like I don't know how it works. Unless you probably just kill somebody.
Should be in between a man and a woman or women and women, like kind of
the
thing.
only people I block are women.
Of course. That's
like, bro, to block a fellow man. So when he blocked me, I noticed that was some bitch move, and then he crossed the line, and then I noticed, okay, then we need to
just cut off.
Cut off because that was the extreme. Yeah. So this was somewhere last year, mid last year, or somewhere. I'm trying to find a month.
March, April.
Somewhere. Okay, so for those of you who keep asking how far was the call, we're no more like chit-chatting, because then the pros and cons on what happened, trust me, I'm sure he's in that good position to tell you what happened. He's very good at that. He can tell you exactly what happened. Now let's jump into today's video.
Now, concerning what we've seen on the media so far, listen, we always keep saying this. As a man, learn how to control your emotions, okay?
Right.
If you don't know how to control your emotions, you'll be at certain places or positions you not like.
You not like.
When you see that video, we don't know what happened, but for now, we can clearly say that...
We are talking about what we saw.
We are just talking about what we saw, okay?
Yeah.
You can clearly see that Mr. Echo is telling the girl to stay away from him. Maybe she started it. We've not seen that. We don't have any evidence.
Yeah.
But you can clearly see. Was he a slippers?
I think it was a cap.
Right, so, guys, watch the video, and I think
they have to watch it.
Okay, the video is going to be played somehow on YouTube because of YouTube policies. It involves assaulting a woman.
Yes.
And I think when you logically process it...
Yeah, I think that's the...
So, guys, that's the video. That's the video, and the video is crazy. I know, and just so you know, I know the girl involved, though.
Okay, you know the girl?
Her personally?
Yeah, I know the girl. I just...
So, who is the girl to him?
That's his girlfriend at the time that I know.
Okay.
Right? At the time that I know Eko, that is his girlfriend.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, you don't know for now.
I don't know for now. And I really, listen, I need you guys to understand something, and this is very funny. The moment a video goes viral on the internet, you guys should understand that this thing has been happening over and over. Every single person who is closer to whoever is trending already knows. Like when I saw the video, I just thought, I was like, oh, so the public are now about to see this?
This is not new.
Like, look into the kind of person involved, we can tell that, oh, this is no news, right? Yeah, and then I could also predict how it's going to end.
Yeah.
But we'll talk about the prediction.
Because obviously you know the person.
Yeah, because I know the guy involved. He was once my G. And then I also know the girl. Okay. And then I know, what is going to happen.
You know more.
I know. Mind you, I believe that day in, day out, we grow.
We grow, so things change.
So when I say I say I knew them, so that you knew them in the previous times. At that time, I don't know whether now he has repented.
Exactly.
But trust me, I've seen shots of him on the internet. He's still a bit, by the way. Yeah. But then let's just dive into
I want to add something here. I learned some of these ladies are, supporting and sympathizing with him because obviously he was acting like a lady, crying on the live section and all that. But I want to tell the ladies here something. First of all, you guys are stupid. Look into my eyes. You are very stupid. I'm saying you are stupid. I'm not saying all women. I mean the women supporting him. Let me tell you why. This guy assaulted your fellow gender. But because he is on the internet siding with you, talking for you, if it were to be Mr. Paul, Iris, or Pizzy, you guys would have said a whole bunch of nonsense to us. Repost and even share it to people. The so-called stupid feminists. Now, this guy has done the same thing. Yes, it's some kind of a negative reflex. But at the end of the day, it is too bad as to hate a woman. It took you 7 hits to even knock a woman down. That's very disgusting. That's very bad. And if you're a woman, you are supporting this nonsense, you are cooked because you are just taking sides. You're not being logical. You're very stupid. Yeah. I always decide to talk to tell you are stupid. That's all.
That's very true.
Yeah.
That's very true.
I think when we talk about the male feminist, first of all, because I know Echo, right? When I saw the article on X saying that what they
prominent.
Yeah, I noticed they are using a wrong title for the person because with Echo alone, I know it's an agenda, right?
Right.
It's an agenda to get more girls.
Girls, yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah, like typically it's an agenda because we know behind the scenes most of the conversations that we have and what he says on camera is crazy.
It's different, yeah.
Right, like he genuinely does not even agree to most of the things that he says
of course, and the fact that they don't know,
right? So I know it's an agenda. Sometimes you can't really blame people, right?
Why?
If I'm a useless person and my voice alone can get me women, why not?
I'll use that.
Right.
I'll use that.
So typically, I don't really. When I saw the title, then I noticed. Oh, so the internet really takes him that serious because behind the scenes, I was thinking because trust me, when the camera, when we start. Or when he's about to talk, it's like whatever we said off camera, he's just
different from whatever he's saying.
He's a whole different person.
Yeah, he's a whole different person.
That's the speech for the camera.
And then he says it in such a way, and trust me, he get a girl. So when he says that,
this is women we are talking about.
Like when he says all that, he gets the girls.
He's gonna get.
And I don't know. I think you are more likely going to get the girls. You're also going to get more girls to like you. You're going to probably take their money, probably.
Yeah.
I don't know how.
That is what these men in skirts always do.
So
they do that just to get
with
pussy and money.
Echo alone,
Yeah.
I noticed it's an agenda.
Yeah.
Right. Him, I can confirm it's an agenda. Most of the things that he says genuinely, it's an agenda and a bait to get more girls. Right.
Yes.
Now, when we dive deeper, we know for a fact that the whole feminist, supporting women agenda when it comes to him, it's either he himself is a bitch in himself that he's trying to also. That's why he side with most of the things that girls do.
Yeah.
Right. And they call you guys misogynistic.
They call us
of course,
names.
and I call them men in skirts.
They call us a lot of names. I've seen these men try stitching Silvercast video, my video, Pizzy's video, calling us names, blaming us for things we haven't even done, and they do not even have evidence. They call us misogynistic people. We hate women
haters. We
women
insult
haters
women.
and all of that. Now,
But
concerning
not
what
to catch you, bro. I know one thing for sure. I've never hated any woman before. Even if if Iris or Mr. Paul hates women, we understand. They will never hate a woman.
Bro, listen, I know it's very, bro, it's very extreme to lay a hand on a woman, bro.
Come on.
Like, forget about everything. It's very extreme to lay a hand on a woman. And as a matter of fact, as a man, you need to be able to see that this person you are going to hit is not as strong and as smart as you. For you to see her and want to hit her, that means you see her as equal as you.
Yeah. Now you see her like a man.
Like you understand?
No, it's either you see yourself as a woman to hit a woman, or you see the woman as a man like yourself.
You see, and do you know one thing I like about the internet and society? I need to pay attention. One thing I like about the internet and society in itself is that if you pay attention, right? People tag Ghana police on the comment section.
Every comment.
People in that kind of,
especially when it comes to assault and stuff like that.
And when it came to Ekowblack, when I checked the comment section, people tag Ghana police. People sent it to me. Women started calling him what's the name? Woman beater,
and all.
And trust me, this
the
is
same women he
and
was
this is going to affect him. So you need to understand that reality and
social media
and those, because let's say this for instance, let's say him Ekowblack, he was supporting women to the extent that the women supported or liked him.
Yeah.
He had an agenda.
Yeah.
He was saying that, oh, if you're a guy, women are equal as you. You shouldn't look down on women.
Equality.
Women can work hard as you.
That is the
You
same
see-
thing these feminists are
You
preaching.
understand?
Yeah.
Let's say that is what you are preaching.
Yes.
To some degree, you are saying women are of the same level as you.
Yeah.
Look at it. And the women listening, they are like, yeah,
Yeah,
of course,
that's
we do
true.
support you. Now, if this man now hits you because he's not smart enough to know that he's
They are
not
different. You are
they
not
are
equal.
different.
He doesn't know
And
the
then
difference.
and then imagine what happened. Society, social media now turns against you and tell you he's a woman. She's
but
a
you're
woman.
the same person
So-
preaching
so-
you are equal and they agree
so
to
the
it.
people who supported you
Yes.
and who loved you because you
are tagging Ghana police.
are now tagging Ghana
Ghana
police,
police, yeah.
and then they remind you that she's a woman.
She's not equal to
So
you.
she's not equal to you.
equal to
so
you.
so the whole time when you were saying that, oh, we are
We are
equal, and
equal and
everything,
all that.
that wasn't real, is it?
That wasn't real.
And to add to what you are saying, I saw one of his videos, because video he was like, yeah, as a woman, so you always want to talk down on men, which fine, that's what he do. He was like, some of you are dating animals, indirectly calling men animals. Some of you are dating dogs and a whole lot. He's maybe he's a dog himself. I'm a dog. Everybody's a dog here. So if you are telling women they are dating dogs because they shoot the right men and you are beating them, what are you? What do you think that guy, that girl or her friends will think of you? What are you preaching and how are you practicing it? At the end of the day, we tell women to stop their bad deeds. We call out women. We
Call
tell
out
women to position themselves. When I tell you Toto don't go, or Iris tell you Toto don't go, it means take care of your Toto so you don't spoil.
Exactly.
Now these guys are telling you to explore, have fun, and now smashing and beating you at the same time. Now who is misogynistic?
It's sad. Imagine being in a situation like this and you think the only way out is by committing suicide. The only
That's
way
another
out
crazy part.
is by, instead of you coming out, owning up, being accountable and respectful to the people that are following you and tell them, yeah, this is what happened. I need the girl to also come on the media and say something so we can settle our differences.
Bro,
You
people
would
have
think
been in
your
worse
only way
situations.
out is by committing suicide.
No, the moment something goes bad as a man, and the only thing that comes into your mind is to commit suicide. That tells how bitch you are.
You are
Yeah,
weak.
you're weak, man.
Because you as a man, you are so much self-centered. You are so much selfish to the extent that you don't even care about people who love you. And you are trying to manipulate the people by saying, I'm going to commit suicide.
Yeah.
And that is a bitch move.
To seek some public sympathy.
You understand? And that is a bitch move. So that confirms the fact that the person who is talking is a bitch. Because I saw, guys, watch this. And trust me, I saw this, coming. I saw this coming. I think it was posted on his Snap. And he said, this one, then, I can't survive it. Yeah, I'll sing, you won. Josephine, my death is on you.
Hope you see.
These are all women tactics.
Yeah. To seek public sympathy,
These
to
are
play
all
victim
women
and
tactics. And imagine how detrimental it is as a man. Think about it. Imagine how detrimental it is that you guys, for the guys watching me, that small pain that you go through, and your only way out is to kill yourself.
Bro, I don't want to mention Hayford here, but I need to mention Hayford. Listen, Hayford went through a worse situation than you were called. If Hayford's case was worse, did you see what that guy was doing?
Bro.
That guy was just partying like nobody's business. He was just cracking those butts outside anyhow. You know why? Because he's a man. He needs to go with the punches.
Bro, nothing is...
You understand?
Nothing, comparing a cause case to Hayford case...
It's nowhere closer,
is nowhere
bro.
close.
Yeah.
Because how do I explain to a girl that used to fuck a guy?
And the guy was more masculine than the main guy.
The number of women he's going to lose.
Do you know that?
Like, it's crazy.
How do you explain?
But this
to
guy
a
was cool.
guys, listen, go through this for a second. Because in as much as this is much more detrimental to say,
Yeah.
women interestingly like men who lay a hand on them.
That's true.
Yeah.
So when this issue went viral, I noticed it's possible because I know Ekowblack, this type of relationship would stay because the woman was enjoying this type of shit.
That toxic
She
behavior.
was enjoying it.
Listen. The woman was enjoying, or she is
We
enjoying.
are telling because you don't know.
Bro,
We know.
the woman is enjoying this whole back and forth, bro. And I can predict the end of this story.
Right.
My prediction is very simple. The woman is going to come out, she's going to confirm it's an old video.
Preach, prophet.
Because it's an old video.
Preach.
Yep.
The woman will come out and tell you guys, it's an old video and everything.
After if you take some offering.
Listen, why would she do that? Because of course she's still in love with the guy and she wants to get the guy out of trouble.
Exactly.
Like, you understand?
Exactly.
So the woman needs to come out and say, "Look at us, we are still in love," and that was an
just to
old video.
portray,
Somebody-
I'm forgiving him kind of thing.
You understand? So again, women actually do. I mean, it's weird,
Yeah.
but some of these women
Women
actually
are weird,
love-
bro.
Like they just love men that lay a hand on them.
Yeah, most of them.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
So comparing Ekowblack and that guy
Hayford.
Echo is more likely going to get women
Than Hayford.
than Hayford.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most women
You
are going
understand?
to find Hayford disgusting after the show.
After the show.
After the show.
Yeah.
But most are going to find Echo attractive because he's that much beating. They're not going to tell you, but that's how they are.
You guys have no idea that you guys have no idea that there are women who have weirdly and interestingly and sadly
Fantasy.
and
Some stupid fantasy, man.
found men who lay a hand on women
Yeah.
attractive.
No, toxic men in general.
Like so
Yeah.
so with Hayford is bigger and nicer than Echo.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't even know
100%.
I don't know why I'm doing that comparison.
But that's true, though. No, honestly.
But Hayford is not going to get girls, and Echo
Will
is
get
rather
girls.
going to get girls.
Yeah.
The only bad part of this whole thing is now this is going to ruin his image. Bro.
Reputational damage,
Yeah.
bro.
You understand? Like the people will just look at him in a very, crazy ass
Yeah.
point. Like you can lay a hand on women, and trust me, women around the world.
Yeah.
You guys have no idea. The men, like we live in a patriarchy.
We built
but
the
it's-
world for them.
Yeah, but women around the world. So it's going to go against him a lot,
Yeah.
and it's going to be crazy. Once again, do not ever, in any regard,
Hit a woman.
lay a hand on a woman.
They will be like, what do we do? Ignore her. Never argue with a woman. I always say this. It starts from arguments. I think he was saying something like, leave me alone, leave me alone. At the end of the day, if you respond to a woman every time, whatever you say to a woman, she derives negativity from it. Listen to me. Even when you tell a woman, go and eat, she will derive negativity from it. So the moment you argue with her and it escalates, that is why to get to the point that you need to lay your hand. First of all, throw that bitch ass girl outside your house and lock your door. Avoid it. It's so simple. So you need to be a woman to hit a woman.
In as
One-
much as continue.
One advice I'll tell you is date a woman you can carry and throw away.
Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe
Yeah. Just something you can carry and then throw away. See, let me tell you something.
Why are you shading fat
In as-
women
in as-
indirectly?
I mean, I'm not shading fat women, but
Okay.
one advice I would give you is try and date a lady you can carry by yourself. Okay. Sometimes the men don't want to throw their hands, but
Yeah.
these women could go to the extreme.
Just avoid them.
And when the men are leaving, when they are avoiding them, they'll go and sit in front of the dog. Bye.
They will sit in front of the door, bro. Beat me if you're a
Kofi, I
man.
said beat me.
Carry her, throw her out of your house and lock your door.
I say the women will dare you.
They'll dare you.
Guys,
They will torment your
I
life,
have
bro.
seen this majority of the time. A woman who is very much small, very much younger, will look you in the eye and say, if you're a man like me,
Hit me.
hit me.
Just like a chicken standing in front
listen,
of a lion.
It does happen.
Yeah.
Right? And nobody cares about what she did. Guys, I have watched the video. I can sense the rage and the pain in the cause voice.
Yes.
When he was saying, leave me alone.
That was in pain.
And I went in the comment section and nobody.
He's talking about why he's saying the girl should leave
you
him
understand?
alone.
Nobody.
No one cares, bro.
So you as a man, you need to know that whatever happens to you as a man is only 10%. Whatever you do or however
Your
you
reaction,
react
is
90%.
Exactly.
Okay? So people would not care what triggered you. If anybody triggers you in your house and you don't care or you react or you pull out something, however you react on, it's up to you. Because I've seen the video and trust me, if I had flipped this over,
And the woman hitting him.
a woman hitting him,
This wouldn't be news.
and the woman was in that same range, leave me alone, bye.
They will say, leave her alone, eh?
Why
are you disturbing the girl? Leave her.
Leave her alone.
You understand?
You forced her to even throw her hand.
So we teach you guys this all the time, and they hate us. And let me tell you why they hate us. Okay, let me listen. With the hatred standpoint, it's funny because our generation, when we capture a word, we like to skyrocket the word to the extent that people just use it anyhow.
Yeah.
So now, if you're a man and then you don't see your woman as equal, they say you're misogynistic.
Yeah.
I need you guys to understand that even if you don't want your woman to go to work because she's a baby and you want her to stay at home so you can go
They'll
out
call
and
you
work,
misogynistic,
They
bro.
call you misogynistic. I do not want women to stress as much as I do. I have a lot of things to do. I have to sit back here.
Cristiano Ronaldo said the same thing and they were calling him misogynist. Why? Why do you love your wife? He was like, he keeps the home, stays at home, takes care of me.
You understand? So now, the moment you don't see your woman on the same the same pedestal
Yeah.
or the same line,
Yeah.
and you're saying, okay, she's a baby, let me take care of her.
Let me take care of her.
Let me not touch her because she's
You
a
will call it
baby.
misogynistic.
The system is now calling you misogynistic.
Let her work. Let her work.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
Because there was one time with the life that you joined,
Yeah.
and then you were saying that women cannot do hit and run. Men are the hoes. Women cannot be hoes.
Yeah.
That guy in skirt was so angry that he was saying, why can't women also?
Women are supposed to be hosts.
Women are supposed to be hoes, bro. And now it's sad
Now it's sad.
because I know women don't want to
That's
sleep
why I
around.
call them men in skirts, bro. They think like women, bro. Like it's crazy.
Like it's crazy, bro.
Yeah.
So with Ekowblack's issue, guys, I think all these male feminists out there, one, they are horny. Two, they are looking for opportunities from women. Three, they see themselves as equal as women. And four, their only attraction for the women is what they
It's
say.
to talk down on men.
By speaking for them.
It's by speaking for them.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know whether you guys even know this. Women don't think straight to the extent that we can piss some girl off. She might be watching and say, I hate these guys.
Yeah.
I don't know why I like it.
But she will still be watching.
Yeah, she doesn't know why I like it.
Some of them will even slide into your DM and be like, I don't like your videos, but I like you. I want you to be your friend. I want to be your friend. They do it every time.
You guys have no idea. If I have to say my voice, if I have to use my voice
Yeah.
to actually lie to you, and my personality cannot attract you, then we are all hooked.
Yeah.
But interestingly, these guys have to say something
Talk down on men.
and talk down on men
Just to get
so they can be seen
Get
by
their money.
women.
So if you are to reach a level where you need to talk down on men so you can get some pussy, bro, you are a pussy yourself.
Yeah, a pussy
because first
yourself.
of all, you are a man in skirts. Secondly, you are doing it. Listen, bro, I need to say this off my chest, okay? Since last year, these guys have been attacking us. And trust me, all the things that they wish for us is happening to them. You guys, listen, I will mention names. Naki Papa started it. Naki Papa started insulting Iris to the point that he even insulted his parents. They took Naki Papa's account.
Hey.
And now he's building it again. Now, they spoke down on Silvercast when they arrested Echo. One idiot guy who always used the word again and again. I don't know
Yeah.
who the fuck he is. He was always like, these Silvercast boys, before December, what month are we in now? You are in January. Hello.
That guy is
Now,
nowhere to be found.
This guy is nowhere to be found. They took his account and he can't bounce back again. This is us. We speak the truth. When you hate us, you hate yourself. And trust me, some bad shit are going to happen to you. This is not juju. It is called truth. No
Then-
one speak against the truth.
You can't speak against reality.
Yeah, that's reality.
Okay? Like you can say whatever you need to say and it will align with people or people
Yeah.
will listen and it will be soothing to hear.
Yeah.
But it's not reality.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay, when I say let's do 50-50, as let's say I tell a girl that let's do 50-50,
Yeah.
and I come out and I tell the boys that I'm telling the girl that my girlfriend that let's do 50-50.
Yeah.
The boys might listen, and then they might say, yeah, of course, yeah, there's nothing wrong with it. But
Yeah.
in reality, it doesn't work.
It doesn't work.
Do you understand? You the social contract does not dispute reality. What is real that we are all aligned to as
Yeah.
human beings.
Yeah.
You can't come out and say something different.
So when you go
Like-
against it, it will go against you.
You understand? So I can say something that will annoy somebody, but deep down the
It's the
person knows
reality.
true,
One,
bro.
one thing I've noticed about this whole social media is that if you have an agenda, okay, or you have something to say to people in this country, and then you come out and then you say it, and the only way the person debating you is by making insults, you've already won the argument.
Of course.
You've already won the
Of course.
argument.
That's when a person start doing personal attack.
If they need to attack you personally,
person.
using your personality, your family, and all of that, just to make a point, you've already lost.
But you know the blue pill guys, the soft men, they
Men
use
in
these
skirts.
tactics. They use these tactics all the time.
Yeah.
The moment you say something, sometimes I genuinely want somebody to see the video and also debunk what
with
you're
logic.
saying.
No, they will
With
insult
logic.
you
Oh, I
personally.
think what you said is wrong. This
You
is
understand?
fact.
Right.
This is fact.
Right.
To prove. Like sometimes I want to really hear that.
Bro, do you know some men like us take our videos and insult us and tell us you're insulting women?
Like,
Men open a whole podcast to insult a
So
podcast.
sometimes I want, bro, because listen, guys, I am never in any regard going to touch anyone. I've never done that. To touch any woman, no. And I tell you, I'm never going to do that because I need to keep fighting the edge of trying to touch anybody.
Yeah.
So you can look straight into the girl's eye and be pissed and be looking at her in the face. And you're like, you know what? Get the fuck out. That is not happening.
Yeah.
Why won't you do that? Because you see yourself as not equal as this
Right.
person.
That's it.
Which level did you get to?
How did we get there?
How did we get
First of all, if you open your mouth and say these guys hate women, just look at me. Look at Mr. Paul. Look at Iris. Do you think we will hate women? Think about it. I have a mother. We have mothers. We have siblings. We have nieces. We have sisters. Sometimes when they say we hate women, I just want them to pinpoint one thing. Just point one thing. This is what you said. That shows you hate women. Mention one thing.
Everything that you say that is factual, that is not suitable
Yes.
for women.
Mention one thing that you guys said this. That's crazy.
And before you go around trying to crash out again concerning Echo's trending video, just know whatever you see has been happening for a long time.
Right.
Okay? That maybe it started from somewhere, from slaps, from insults.
Arguments.
You are just seeing it now. Okay. Whatever you are seeing has been happening. You're just seeing it now.
Yeah, I mean, I've already given you my prediction. I've already given you my prediction.
Yeah, the prophecy. It's not a prediction, it's a prophecy.
Yeah,
'Cause
it's
gonna happen,
possible, bro.
Yeah.
It's possible. I think I also learned he has been admitted in the hospital, which is all manipulation tactics.
Oh, tactics, bro.
It's all manipulation tactics. We know that we want to get sympathy
Public
from you
sympathy
guys.
and the ladies.
Yeah,
No, like I said.
oh no,
Like
guys, you guys should take it easy on him. You know,
Like I
he's
said
a
about previously,
Yeah.
that these women, most of them are so stupid. Listen, I'm not going to sugarcoat anything. You guys are so stupid to the point that you see a man hitting a woman because he speaks for you on the media. You go to the hospital and visit him, sympathize with him. Oh, but he's like, you are just stupid. Why? Because you don't reason in a logic state. You use your emotions. Because he said things that to make you feel okay.
Exactly.
If I were to do the same thing, trust me, you would have called the police.
So you guys are trying to tell me, you ladies, you're trying to tell me you are so weak to the extent that if I want to sleep with you, I need to talk for you.
I need to talk for you. That's not weakness. That's stupidity. Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so guys, we need to go now. That is all we had to say about Ekowblack's issue. And interestingly, I know you guys already know this is very bad. Okay, for those of you who disagree, at least then you know women are equal to you, because I don't see women as equal, right?
Well, first of all,
I know women should be
A woman is equal to me. Why should I propose to her in the first place?
You understand? I know women should be treated nice. You need to articulate your point properly when you're talking to women, because they don't logically process things as men. You need to be confidential. You need to take care of them. You don't do 50-50. Guys, I wish my audience understood that we don't do 50-50 with women. Women cannot work as hard as you. You don't lay a hand on women, because women are babies. They're not as strong as you.
Exactly.
That is what I preach on the podcast. Interestingly,
Yes, they say we hit them.
Interestingly, the other shows tell you guys that women are equal as you.
Yeah.
So when you get
they'll be
pissed,
beating you.
when you get pissed, punch them in the face.
Yeah, 'cause
we
we're
don't
equal.
do that. And until then, if anything,
anything,
I'll
we
call
call
you.
it.